My name is Peter Mukaya Tabichi. I am the founder of the Peter Tabichi Foundation. I'm also the program lead of the same foundation, which at the moment is running the program of the Teacher Craft Initiative, which supports teachers to come up with low-cost learning resources, and then at the same time share them in form of short videos, 2 to 3 minutes videos, which are later on shared digitally through YouTube and other media channels to inspire more other educators, both locally and globally.
My work begins when we start the mobilization process, that is recruiting the teachers. The next phase is to actually prepare the sessions, do virtual facilitation, and follow up on week-to-week tasks, especially after the facilitators have taken the teachers through the sessions. And then the last phase is actually to organize physical meetings. Another thing that I actually do is just to check up on the progress of the tasks that the teachers have been given, and also offer one-on-one coaching on specific issues.
I've been a facilitator in terms of supporting teachers on the process of teaching aids, why it's important to develop them and why it's important to share. The training was gradual. It began by exposing them about the CBE, what is required and the demand, and the issue we are facing in the country where we don't have teaching aids. And therefore, we were thinking, how do we appreciate teacher design teaching aids? Because teachers know their context, teachers know their learner, and teachers know the kind of resources they can use. So we took them through why teaching aids, how teaching aids, but more so, how do you explore the impact of a teaching aid? So how do you monitor its use, how the learners are going through, how do you iterate to improve, to ensure that it is bringing out the learning outcome expected.
I was able to create a resource that would help my learners to be able to recognize numbers. I realized they could not be able to recognize numbers 1 to 10. So they challenged me to make a resource that would help the learners be able to understand the numbers.
Remember, the motto of CBE is nurturing every learner's potential. Therefore means that every learner matters. And by empowering more teachers, we'll be reaching out to more students and transforming their learning experience.
I think in this scenario, we have 400,000 teachers in the country, and we have a third of them struggling. We have another third who have access to resources. But out of that, we have around 40% who don't have resources because of a mindset. They have this mindset that you have to buy a resource. Yet, we have ways in which we call low cost, no cost, meaning that you can be able to recycle something to be used as a teaching aid. And you don't even have to make it yourself. For example, if you're teaching creative arts, you can use students in creative arts to make shapes. Then you can use the same shape in mathematics to teach. So it is something which can be low cost, no cost, but also low time because it is done within lessons. So it's a matter of being able to see how do we utilize the resources we have and how do we make them useful.
I've been able to get insights on how to make learning fun and jovial, and especially by engaging my learners in making learning materials and also engaging them while I teach them the learning materials.
It brings learning to life, and then it sticks. You know, whatever they learn, it sticks. And when they are able to hold, when it sticks, and then it means they are able to own whatever they learn. It makes meaning in their life. So that is the target, and we have seen so much transformation, in the classroom impact. Even though this is just at the beginning, but then going forward, we look forward to tracking that impact to see more learners how they are benefiting, and we are very keen on really ensuring that this initiative is going to have a very high impact in the classroom. Specifically targeting the learners, but using, through their teachers as the key drivers of making that impact in the classroom.
The trainings have been fantastic. They have been very, very interactive. I can say they're very curriculum aligned, especially with regards to CBE and the approach that has to really involve the learners. So our trainings have been focusing on involving the teachers actively so that they can be able to transmit the same in their classrooms. One of the key pillars we wanted to show the teachers was empathy. How do they actually come up with resources from a place of understanding the diverse learner needs? So we actually modeled that through the whole program.
The other teachers should join the program, because I've seen that when teaching using the resources available from the local environment, it makes the learning become easier and the learners get interest and they also enjoy the learning.
The program being based on create, share and transform, we are looking at the number of teachers who will be creating their own resources, sharing their own resources and eventually transforming the learning experiences of the students.
So I also want to support teachers across all settings, both from low resource settings and also those from high resource settings, such that all of them, no one is left behind, such that all of them are able to, to support their learners effectively to have a positive transformation in the classroom.